So, uh, talk to y'all real quick. Talk about bitterness. Uh, Bitterness and unforgiveness, they kind of go hand in hand. I don't like this. If we say we children of God and we harbor bitterness in our hearts, then we need to really check ourselves, because how can we call ourselves, truly children of God if we have bitterness and unforgiveness? Because the first thing that we have to do is accept the forgiveness that God gave us for everything that we did wrong. Um, and even after we come to Him, we're going to continue to mess up. And all we have to do is go to Him and ask for forgiveness and not do it again, and that's it. And a lot of times we might still do it again, but guess what? He will keep on forgiving us, because He is that loving, He is that caring, He is that gracious, He is that merciful. And we are called to do the same things to each other. A lot of times people will do us wrong in whatever way. Sometimes it's some really bad stuff by the world standards, but it's never beyond what we have done against God. So how can we not offer forgiveness to our brother that's sitting right next to us, but yet we receive the forgiveness that God has given us for the wrongs that we have done, which are soul hindering? The wrongs that our brother has did to us, it's only a matter of an offense, hurting some feelings and material type things. I mean, yeah, somebody may have stole something from you, or yeah, someone may have hit you, or yeah, it's a lot of different things. But when we harbor that bitterness inside of us, it stops us from receiving from God, because we harbor the bitterness. And when that person comes around, or we might see them, we turn our nose up and we get to feeling some kind of nasty, icky way inside. It doesn't really affect them. They're going on about their business, doing their thing. We are the ones that are suffering. So we have to let go of that bitterness. And a lot of times we don't even know we have it, because this world is so salty. So we think that we just doing our thing. The world has us thinking that we just, when people hurt us, or, oh yeah, I forgive you, I just won't fool with you no more. That ain't really solving the issue. Just because you do away with something, that don't mean the situation is taken care of. But to really have forgiven someone is the fact that either you can see them, think about the situation, or anything like that, and it does not trigger any kind of emotion in you, not a negative one at least. It's, you get to the point to where you like, you know what, they did what they did. That's between them and God. I forgive them. I hope that everything works out for them. I hope they're blessed in God's will, whatever He has for them. I hope He takes care of it, because the Bible even says that God says, "Vengeance is mine." So us harboring bitterness in us is us, subconsciously saying, I hope that I can get back at you somehow, some way. I hope something happens to you somehow, some way, to make you feel any bit or at all of how I feel. So I encourage us all, and I'm talking to myself too. It's been brought to my attention a few months ago that I had some bitterness in my heart. So I've been trying to check it. It ain't an easy thing. Like I said, we live in this world, and we adapt these standards from the world, and we're trying to come into the fold of adapting God's standards, and it's kind of hard. It's a total transformation of the mind. So I encourage you all, man, get rid of the bitterness. Just love each other. Forgive, because God forgave you first. Believe me, we was awesome heathens. We was awesome hypocrites. We did a whole lot of bad things, so we can't put ourselves high and above somebody else and say, no, I ain't gonna forgive you, or say, yeah, I forgive you and I'm gonna do away with you and not fool with you no more. Sometimes you might have to do that for safety reasons. I get it. Like I said, this stuff is to be taken with the wisdom that God gives you to understand it. You can come back and you can probably chop this up many different ways and have all kind of arguments against it, but if you really allow God's wisdom to penetrate and hear what I'm saying to you, you'll totally get what I'm trying to say. So I love all y'all. Y'all be blessed, and this is a lot harder for me to do than y'all think it is. All right, love y'all. Be out.